So hello everyone, myself Karthikeya and today's session we will discuss class 7th social science history part. So this is our chapter number 3rd, the Delhi Sultanate. So in this video we will discuss only exercise of this chapter. So let's start. Question number first, tick the correct option. So first one, the son-in-law of Qutb-ud-Din Aibak was option first Alauddin Khilji, option second Ghiyasuddin Tughlaq, and option third Iltutmish. So answer for this question option number third Iltutmish. Next question, question number B, who is regarded as the true founder of Delhi Sultanate? Option first Balban, option second Qutb-ud-Din Aibak, and option third Iltutmish. So answer for this question option number second Qutb-ud-Din Aibak. Next question, question number C, he was the last Lodi ruler of Delhi Sultanate. Option first Bahlol Lodi, option second Ibrahim Lodi, and option third Sikandar Lodi. So answer for this question option number second Ibrahim Lodi. So next question, question number D, the noble who was the head of the finance department and looked after the other departments was the option first Malik, option second Wazir, and option third Karkhana. So answer for this question option number second Wazir. So next question, question number E, Ghiyasuddin Balban became the Sultan in option number first 1213, option number second 1345, and option number third 1265. So answer for this question option number third 1265. So question number first, all answers are present here, so you can match from here. Next question, question number 2, fill in the blanks. First one, Dash defeated Prithviraj Chauhan in the second battle of Tarain. So answer for this question Muhammad Gori. Next question, question number B, the kingdom established by Qutb-ud-Din Aibak was known as answer Slave dynasty or Mamluk. Next question, question number C, Dash succeeded Iltutmish. Answer Razia Sultan. Next question, question number D, the Qutub Minar at Delhi was completed by answer Iltutmish. Next question, question number E, the Dash were of Afghan origin. Answer Khiljis. So question number second, all answers are present here, so you can match from here. So next question, question number third, state whether the following statements are true or false. So first one, Iltutmish belongs to the slave dynasty. Is this true or false? So this one is true. Next question, question number B, Firoz Shah founded the Tughlaq dynasty. Is this true or false? So this one is false. Next question, question number C, the successor of Qutb-ud-Din Aibak were the Tughlaqs. Is this true or false? So this one is also false. So next question, question number D, the Sayyid dynasty was founded by Khizr Khan. Is this true or false? So this one is true. So next question, question number E, Taimur attacked Delhi during the reign of Firoz Tughlaq. Is this true or false? So this one is false. So question number third, all answers are present here, you can match from here. So next question, question number 4, answer the following questions in one or two words. So question number first, after which battle Afghan Turkish rule in India started? So answer second battle of Tarain. Next question, question number B, in which year the Sayyid dynasty was founded? Answer 1414 AD. Next question, question number C, what does the word Mamluk means? Answer slave dynasty. Next question, question number D, What was the group of powerful Turkish nobles called as? Answer: Chalisa or Turkan-i Chihalgani. So next question number 5. Answer the following questions in brief. So question number first. Which ruler of Delhi Sultanate was known as Lakh Bucks and why? Answer: Kutubuddin Aibak was known as Lakh Bucks or giver of lakhs. He was called so because of his generosity and gave liberal donation. Next question number B. Why was Razia unable to rule the Sultanate successfully? So answer: Razia Sultan was unable to rule the Sultanate because she was a woman. She did not ruled for long period. She has an all quality of queen, but people and her brothers were against her. So next question number C. Why was Muhammad bin Tughlaq's decision to shift his capital a failure? Answer: Muhammad bin Tughlaq thought that all the regions could be controlled effectively by shifting the capital from Delhi to Daulatabad. Later he found that shifting the capital was not practical and withdrew the decisions. So next question number D. What were the economic measures introduced by Alauddin Khilji? So answer: market control was one of the most important features of the Alauddin Khilji economic reforms. Under this policy, he fixed the prices for a wide range of goods including grains, pulses, cloth, cattle, horses, etc. Even the prices of slaves were also fixed. So next question number E. Write a short note on Timur. So answer: Timur, also known as Amit Timur or Tamerlan, was a Turco-Mongol conqueror who established the Timurid Empire in and around modern-day Afghanistan, Iran and Central Asia. Timur attacked the Delhi Sultanate, which was ruled by Sultan Nasir-ud-Din Muhammad Shah Tughlaq of the Tughlaq dynasty in 1398. So next question number 6. Answer the following questions in detail. So this one is long type question. So question number first. Write a short note on Razia Sultan. Answer: Razia Sultan was the first Muslim female ruler and also only emperor of Delhi. She ruled Delhi for 4 years. She was the 5th Mamluk Sultan of Delhi. It was believed that she had refused to be addressed as a sultana. Rather, she claimed the title Sultan itself. So next question number B. Why is Iltutmish regarded as the real consolidation of Turkish conquest in North India? Answer: Iltutmish is regarded as the real consolidator of Turkish conquest in North India because after coming to power, he engaged in a series of battles to extend his empire. He was able to check the Mongol invasion from the northwest frontier province and establish a strong foothold in North India. Next question number C. Write a short note on the nobles and officials in Delhi Sultanate. Answer: the nobles and the officials formed an important part of the Delhi Sultanate. There was a struggle for power between the rulers and the nobles. In the beginning, all the powerful positions were monopolized by the Turkish nobles. The Ikta system was changed under which the nobles were entitled for their share of revenue. So next question, question number D. Discuss in detail the nature of administration under the Tughlaqs. Answer. Muhammad Tughlaq's administrative system was a failure. His system created complication in the shifting of the people to Daulatabad, which resented the rising of taxes, which future widespread the rebellion. The token currency was recalled. So next question, question number E, and this is our last question of this session. What measures were taken by the ruler Iltutmish to strengthen his kingdom? So answer. He strengthened his empire by suppressing the revolts of Turkish nobles. He destroyed the power of his internal and external enemies. For instance, he destroyed the rulers of Ghazni and Multan and defeated the Rajput ruler of Malwa, Ujjain and Gwalior. So finally this chapter was completed. So thank you for this session.